Greetings students. Today in this lecture we'll learn how to calculate the sales variance. First of all, we should understand what is the sales variance. Sales variance is the monetary difference between the actual sale and the budgeted sale. So what is a sales variance? Sales variance is a difference between the actual sale and the standard sale, and it is used to analyze the changes in a sales level over time. Now there are two methods of the calculation of sales variance. First method is a sales or the value method, and second method is a total sales margin variance. In first method, in the sales or value method, we will take the value of a sale to calculate the sales variance. But in the second method, total sales margin variance, we will take a margin. Margin means a profit to calculate the sales variance. So in the second method, we should also have the cost in addition to the value, so that we can calculate the profit. And if you can calculate the profit, then only you can calculate the sales margin variance. Now in this lecture we will discuss the first method of calculation of sales variance, which is the sales or the value method. Under the sales or a value method, we will take a total value of a sale to calculate the sales variance. Now we will calculate 5 variances under this method. The first is sales value variance. Sales value variance is a variance which arises because of difference between the actual sale and the budgeted sale. Now how you will calculate the actual sale? You have to multiply the actual quantity with the actual selling price and you will get the actual sale. Now you multiply the budgeted quantity with the budgeted selling price and you will get the budgeted sale. And when you minus the budgeted sale from the actual sale, you will get the sales value variance. Now the second formula is because sale value variance may be arise because of two reasons. First reason is a price. So second formula is a sales price variance. Sales price variance is a variance which arises because of the difference between the actual price and the standard price. So the formula to calculate the sales price variance is a actual quantity multiplied by actual price minus standard price. Third is sales volume variance. Sales volume variance is a variance which arises because of the difference between the actual quantity and the standard quantity. So the formula to calculate the sales volume variance is a standard selling price multiplied by actual quantity minus standard quantity. Now the sale volume variance can further divided in two categories. Now first is a sales quantity variance. Sales quantity variance arise because of the revised standard quantity and the budgeted quantity. Now to calculate the sales quantity variance, first of all you have to calculate the revised standard quantity. How you calculate the revised standard quantity? You take a unit quantity of standard multiply by the total of actual quantity divided by the total of standard quantity, then you can get the revised standard quantity. And the formula is a standard price multiplied by revised standard quantity minus the budgeted quantity. Next is a sales mix variance. How to calculate the sales mix variance? It is calculated by standard price multiplied by the actual quantity minus the revised standard quantity. Now in these two formula, please consider that here we take the revised standard quantity and here also revised standard quantity. Only the difference is of the here we take budgeted quantity, but here we will take actual quantity. Now with this given problem, you can calculate the all sale variances. In this problem, you have given 3 different types of products, A, B and C. The standard quantity of the products, standard prices of the products and total value. How you get the value? Multiply standard quantity with the standard price, then you can get these values. and also actual quantity of the product, actual prices of the product, and actual value is here. Now we will calculate all sales variance. First we will calculate the total sales variance. To calculate the total sales variance, we already discussed the formula. Formula is actual value of a sale minus standard value of sale. In this question, the total standard value of sale is 70,000 and total actual value of sale is 93,000. So, actual value of a sale 93,000 minus standard value of a sale 70,000 and you get 23,000, which is a favorable. So total sales variance is a favorable. Now second is a sales price variance. In a sales price variance, we will consider the price, standard price and the actual price. So the formula to calculate the sales price variance is a actual quantity multiplied by actual price minus the standard price. Now take all these three products A, B, C. Actual quantity is a 6,000, 5,000 and a 4,000. Actual price is a 6, 5 and a 8 minus standard price is a 5, 6, 7. First answer is a 6 minus 5, 1. Multiply 6,000, 6,000 favorable. Here 5 minus 6 minus 1 multiply by 5,000 minus 5,000. 8 minus 7, 1 multiply by 4,000, 4,000. So total of all these three is a 5,000, which is a favorable. So sales price variance is also favorable. Now third we will calculate the sales volume variance. In a sales volume variance, we will consider the actual quantity and the standard quantities of a sale. So the formula is a standard price multiplied by actual quantity minus standard quantity. A, B, C. Standard price is a 5, 6, 7. Actual quantities are 6,000, 5,000, 4,000 minus standard quantities 5,000, 4,000 and a 3,000. Answer is 5,000, 6,000, 7,000. The total is 18,000. 18,000 favorable. Total sales variance is a 23,000 favorable. Sales price variance is a 5,000 favorable. Sales volume variance is a 18,000 favorable. When you will total these two, 5,000, 18,000, you will get the 23,000. So in this way you can check your answers. Now our fourth formula is a sales quantity variance. To calculate the sales quantity variance, first of all we have to calculate the revised standard quantities A, B and a C. Standard quantity of A is 5,000. Total standard quantity is 12,000. multiply by total actual quantities are 15,000. When you multiply 5,000 with 15,000 and divide it with the 12,000, you get 6,250 units is a revised standard quantity of A. Now in the same way V, standard quantity of B is a 4,000 divided by total standard quantity 12,000 multiply total actual quantity 15,000. When you will multiply 4,000 with 15,000 and divide it with 12,000, you get the 5,000 units of revised standard quantity of B. Now the standard quantity of C is a 3,000 divided by total standard quantity 12,000 multiply total actual quantity 15,000 and you will get the 3,750 units. So in this way you can calculate the revised standard quantity. Now what is the formula of sale quantity variance? Formula is a standard price multiplied by revised standard quantity minus budgeted quantity. First A's standard price is ₹5 multiply by revised standard quantity we calculate 6,250 minus standard quantity was 5,000. 6,250 minus 5,000 multiply by 5 is equal to 6,250. Now B, standard price of B is ₹6. Revised standard quantity is 5,000 and standard quantity is 4,000. Answer is 6,000. Now C, standard price of C is 7 multiply by revised standard quantity of C is 3,750 and standard quantity of C is 3,000. So the answer is 5,250. And when you will total this 17,500 favorable answer of a sales quantity variance. Now the last formula in this method is a sales mix variance. The formula to calculate sales mix variance is a standard value of actual mix minus standard value of standard mix. A, B, C. Take the standard prices of A and the actual quantity of A is 6,000 minus standard quantity, revised standard quantity of A is 6,250 and the answer is minus 1,250 which is adverse. Now standard price of B is 6. Actual quantity of B is 5,000 minus revised standard quantity of B is 5,000. 5,000 minus 5,000 is 0. Multiply by 6 is 0. So it is nil. Now actual quantity of C is first of all standard price of C is 7. Actual quantity of C is 4,000 minus revised standard quantity of C is 3,750 and when you will solve this you get 1,750 in a positive and when you will total these three you will get 500 favorable which is answer of sales mix variance. So answer of sales quantity variance is 17,500 and answer of sales mix variance is 500 and when you will total these two, you will get 18,000, and the total of these two variance, total of sales quantity variance and sales mix variance, will equal to the answer of sales volume variance. And we have already calculated the sales volume variance, and answer was what we calculate is 18,000, and the total of these two is also 18,000. So in this way you can also check these answers. So these are the different formulas which we use to calculate the sales value variance. Now in the next lecture we will discuss how to calculate the sales margin variance. Thank you.